everyone! Yes, back from Austria! I love it! I love it! How is everybody? Let's turn that off. Oh my God. Hello everybody. How is everyone? Oh my God. Welcome. I'm glad to be back. I got my special guest today.
Good morning, everybody.
There she is. It's Monday, I know, and she's on the show.
I know.
I'm
homesick.
I know. She doesn't feel good, so she's got to stay 6 feet away from me.
I'm not sick with that.
Yo, don't come. Stay over there. Yeah, I went a whole week without a copyright violation. How about that?
Because you weren't on.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
We're going to break that today, Ben. Yeah, we are. Whoa, I'm out of focus. Let me get back in focus. Oh, thanks for joining, everybody. Let's see who's on. Tim. Hey, Tim. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Renee, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to be back in the United States. Hi, hon. You're sitting right next to me.
I know.
Yeah, it's good to be back, but we did have a good trip over there. Matt Servito and I, we went over to Austria to do a little pre-production on the next film we're shooting. We're shooting a Western in Austria, which was kind of hilarious because...
It is hilarious.
Everybody we came across in Austria was like, why are you here? Why would you shoot a film in Austria? So we were like...
And you're like, why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not shoot a film in Austria? So... yeah, it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny the whole trip. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
A lot of work done.
And we got a lot of work done. That's good. That was the thing. The thing about Austria right now is they're on a strict lockdown.
Like strict.
Like nothing is open. Like you can't go in a restaurant, you can't go in a bar, you can't go in a store. All the stores are shut
like
down.
what we saw a year ago.
Yes. I mean, it's just done. You can't do much of anything. Although...
Except shoot a film.
Yeah. Except shoot a movie. But in the streets, though, nobody's wearing a mask. Everybody's just like walking down the street, no mask. But they get really testy. So we went to one of the little kiosks because they're the only place you can get food in the streets in Vienna. There's a little kiosk. And so we walk up. It's me, Matt, and Fred, who's our producer in Austria. And we walk up to this cart. And it's got the menu, and we're looking at the menu, and the guy at the window turns around to us, and we're about 6 feet away from him, and he's like, back up. And we're like, all right, hey, no problem. We don't want to, we don't want to crowd you. And then the next thing you know, he leaves, and we get our turn. So we go up to the window, and we're ordering, and he comes flying out of nowhere, right over our shoulder, puts his head in between us. It's like, hey, can I get some ketchup? I'm like, wait, you just yelled at us to back the hell up, and then you just climbed over my back to get ketchup from the guy that, shut up, get out of here. What's the matter with these people? Crazy.
Tim wants to know, what do they call Westerns in Austria? Because they call them spaghetti Westerns in Italy.
Schnitzel-Westerns!
Ah, there you go.
The Schnitzel-Westerns!
Schnitzel-Westerns.
That's right.
That's pretty funny.
So, there you go, Tim. Schnitzel-Western. So,
the Western town's pretty cool.
The Western town is pretty cool. I actually have a couple pictures, and I'm going to get to those in a little bit. I'll show you guys when we get to my top 5. So my top 5 is Austria related. So that's going to be kind of cool. So good morning, Amy Young. Thanks for joining. All right. So, yeah, what's the national day? We better get to that.
Oh, better get to the national day.
We need to get to the national days because that's our thing. That's our thing. Apparently, the national days have become very popular. Fox News is doing it every day now. They must have seen my show.
They must have seen your show.
And now they're doing it. They've revamped both websites for national days, and they are apparently selling a whole lot more stuff.
Interesting.
All because of the Morning Roast with Ken.
That's right.
I like to think. I hope they sponsor me.
That would be awesome.
That would be crazy cool. Vienna sausage Western. In Vienna, in Vienna, right? Of course, it's not Vienna. It's Wien, W-I-E-N, Wien. That's the name of the city. So everywhere you go, it's Wien. And there's signs all over the roads because they're doing construction. And the sign has an orange cone and big letters next to it. It says "Gute Fahrt." And I'm like, I thought that was hysterical. I thought it was so funny.
What does that mean?
It means good driving.
Oh.
Yes. Be safe. It's got the cone, good driving, but it says Gute Fahrt. And I'm like, that is correct if you're in this car.
Yes, I heard that complaint from Matt.
Gute Fahrt. So it was pretty hilarious. I didn't get a picture of it, though. I was trying to, but we were driving too fast. So, on the Autobahn over there, have at it.
Yes, I've driven on the Autobahn.
Go as fast as you want. Who cares? Nobody cares. But the thing about the roads over there, here, you have all these big pickup trucks and
they don't
SUVs.
have that there.
And they don't have that there. It's very, everything's small. Everything's tiny. Everything's a smart car, or a little tiny Peugeot or whatever it is. And, the biggest things you have are the, they have 18-wheelers, but they're not quite as big as our 18-wheelers. So,
also not as many.
And not as many. That is true.
They use trains for everything.
A lot of trains, and I was so proud of myself. I went to the train station. I ordered 2 tickets to Baden, all in German. The lady loved it. The lady, she appreciated the fact that I did the whole thing in German.
Nice.
And I was like, danke. And you know what they say over there when they want to say cool?
Yeah.
They say super. So they say, all right, that's great, super. I thought that was hilarious. Super.
All right. Top 10.
Oh.
Top 5.
No, not top 5. The National Day.
The National Day. I'm sorry. I'm sick.
We're running behind. International Women's Day today.
It is.
It's
I
your
thought
day,
it was
babe.
Women's History Month.
Super. It's your day today. Yeah. Woo. Big SUVs mean like a certain black Humvee. Yeah, like yours. Ben. The big gas guzzling hog driving down the road. You didn't see many of those.
Compensating.
I don't know. The guy who owned the Western town, his dad, though, rolled up in a Ford F-150. Thing was gigantic. And I was like, holy crap, people do have trucks like this. The only one I saw, though, the whole time. But crazy. Hey, I've got a big truck, big guns, big hands, and a big nose?
Ego?
No. Yeah, an ego. Ah! Even better. Yeah, he said nose. We were thinking nose. Right? My wife said ego. I think that's better. All right, International Women's Day today. So get out and celebrate women all around the world. All right, it's Oregon Day today. Look at that picture. Oh,
beautiful.
My goodness. I know. Why did it shrink, though?
I don't know.
But look at that. It's National Oregon Day. So if you're into Oregon, there's the map where it is. It's over there by Washington, just above California and Nevada. So if you don't know where Oregon is on the map, some people don't.
Go to public schools if you don't know where Oregon is.
Here's the Welcome to Oregon sign.
Yeah.
There it is. Very nice. It's on Oregon trees. I like the way they did that sign. They built it, right? But here's a question, right, for you. What's their state motto?
I have no idea.
Here you go. She flies with her own wings. Is it a coincidence that International Women's Day is on Oregon Day? Because that's their state motto.
Interesting state motto. She flies with her own wings. I don't... Okay.
Just saying. That's what their motto is.
That's...
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's an interesting...
What's the capital of Oregon?
I don't know.
Salem. Super.
Is that what we got? Is that what we have to tolerate now?
Yes.
Super.
What
other day is it, honey?
All right. What other day is it? It is Peanut Cluster Day.
I do like peanut clusters. Not my favorite, but
kind of looks like poop with nuts in it.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Like if you threw that in a pool, it would be a problem.
It would be. Bill Murray would have to go in and eat it.
Clean the whole pool and then
clean the pool and then eat it. Look at that. Peanut clusters. Peanut clusters are good. I like chocolate and peanuts. So if you don't
it's
like
not my favorite, but I won't turn it down.
If you have a nut allergy, stay away.
Obviously.
But peanut clusters are great. And today, for all you word Nazis and grammar Nazis, it's National Proofreading Day.
That would be you. That's
Is it really?
Yes.
Because I make mistakes all the time.
But you are absolutely a grammar Nazi. No question.
Come on.
You are.
You got to speak proper English. What would I keep saying to people over there in Austria? Yeah, I'm still working on my English, so my German is definitely not good. I'm getting better
Did they
at
look
English.
At you? They look at you funny?
They looked at me and they were like...
Because they have a different sense of humor than...
They do.
Their sense of humor is definitely different.
They would look at us over there when I say that, and they would go, super.
Would they also say, that's funny, instead of laughing?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Instead of laughing, they would just say, that's hilarious.
Nah, we met some fun people over there. Fred, man, we can't get him to stop laughing now. So he thinks we're hysterical. So he's all in now. He's all Mr. Jokes, Fred, which is great
Yeah, you guys are like a Martin and Lewis comedy routine.
Yeah, we
You
are.
and Matt.
All right, here we go. Let's see. What's Ben saying? Ladies for Women's Day. Put it out there. He has a very large collection of hooded sweatshirts. Very nice. It is National Nutty Poop Day. That is correct. And that has a way better ring to it. You were right, Ben. It does have a better ring to it. All right, let's get into the top 5 then. Boom. Top 5. You ready?
Yes.
It's top 5 things to do or not do in Vienna because it was on lockdown. So
Right. I
you
haven't been
really
to Vienna.
couldn't do
So
anything.
I can't speak to that.
We couldn't do anything. All the kiosks where you could get food, they closed at 7. So you better get your food before 7 o'clock or go to the grocery store because the grocery stores were open. Not all of them, some of them. And then you go in and buy your grocery. A lot of meat and cheese. A lot of Wurst und Käse. So, and it kind of binds you up, if you eat too much.
Yeah,
Wurst
how was the
and Käse.
meatloaf that you ordered?
Oh, my God. I thought meatloaf, ground meat,
It is not the same. I've had that. I made the same mistake when I was
Spam.
there. It's a big. It looks like a big slice of warm bologna.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Nope. And Austria does not do fart jokes. No, they do not. It's gute Fahrt. That means good driving. I thought it meant, hey, good fart. I was like, yeah, that's hilarious.
On a traffic code.
Yeah, with the traffic code going, gute Fahrt. I thought it was great. Anyway, all right, here we go. Top 5 things that can. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, people, get to it.
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, super. And did you see? I'm up to 135 people now. 135
I know.
subscribers. I go away, I get more subscribers. That's the key.
You don't do a show and you get more subscribers.
I think people are loving it. Just don't do a show. We'll like your page. I love it. That's great. All right, so number 1, the first thing to do in Vienna, Austria, is go see St. Stephen's. Look at that. I took that picture. It's not with my good camera. It's with my cell phone. But that look at the purple shirt. That stands Easter. That's an Easter tradition. They hang the purple color. But look at that place. Built in the 1300s. That's the amazing part.
It's beautiful. Everything's old.
Yeah, you're standing in a city that, things were built hundreds and thousands of years before we were even a country, or an organized country. I mean, obviously people were here long before we came here, but it's amazing the age of these things.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
It's really fantastic. So where does one find cattle and horses for a schnitzel? They're everywhere, dude. There are cows, there are horses. Where we are shooting, as you drive down, you're just passing vineyards and you're passing horse farms and cattle farms. It's crazy. And I think when you guys see this film, you'll be like, all right, man, looks pretty good.
I think the pictures are amazing.
Yeah. So moving on, the next thing to do is the Hofburg Palace. I took that picture as well. Look at that. The Hofburg Palace. Now,
and you can't go inside now.
You can, but you have to wait in line, and it took a long, and they were getting close to closing here, so we didn't want to wait and then
not get in.
Yeah, not get in. So we just wanted to keep walking. So that's the Hofburg Palace. That's a pretty good place right there. What's the next one? The State Opera House. Boom. Look at that place. See right there on the front steps? I stood right in there, had my picture taken. I took pictures of Matt down the right side of the Opera House over here. I got a couple pictures of the front with my good camera. Haven't processed those yet because I took so many photos. I took hundreds in the few hours that we were out there.
The architecture is truly beautiful.
Look at that. They used this building in Mission Impossible 4, I think it was. But look at it. It's so beautiful, the Opera House. Of course, Mozart is from Vienna.
Who is?
Mozart.
Oh.
You know that guy, Mozart?
Yeah, I know Mozart.
Speaking of Mozart, they have a statue in the park of him. Look how beautiful that is. All lit up at night in the park, right across the street from the hotel. We were allowed to go in the park.
Along with the heroin addicts?
Yes, along with all the drug addicts. It was insane at night, man. All these people along the river just smoking weed and doing drugs. I was like, holy crap, they don't care, do they? No cops to be seen anywhere. Nowhere. So, oh well. All right. That right there is the Pretavina. All right? That's the first
That's hysterical.
Wheel. It's like a little park, right?
I see.
I could see it from my hotel.
What is that thing, that head?
I don't know what that is. I didn't get a chance to walk over there, but I could see it from our hotel. And look at that, the Pretavina. So I want to go there when we get time. If we get time when we go back, we're going to be shooting a movie. I'm not going to have time. I really didn't have a lot of time. I had a few hours on Sunday when we first flew in. That was it. And we walked around and saw what we could see. Let's see.
Patty's on with us this morning.
Good morning, Patty. And here we go. Look at that. That is probably one of the best pictures I've ever taken. Look at that. That's St. Peter's. That's my number one. If you haven't seen this church, it's gigantic. And there were hundreds of people sitting in there. And it's just amazing. Like I said, built in the 1300s. Just an incredible architecture, structure, whatever you want to, holy place. I mean, just it was insane. So it was beautiful, and one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen that man has built.
It is beautiful,
right?
That's because you haven't been to Italy yet.
And when I mean man, I mean everybody, people.
I know, human beings.
I don't want to piss anybody off.
No, but it's because you haven't been to Italy yet.
Super. Dan Berkman says it was a haunted house ride. He bets. Right? And Mozart owes him $20 for some mixtape. Get out of here. That guy in Baltimore doesn't count. Calls himself Mozart. The new Mozart. Okay, so that's my number one, right? All right, check this out. Check this out, Hud.
I'm checking it out.
That's me right there.
I see you.
Walking. Look, I got my beer. I got my Ghost.
They look like 40s. Is that all they sell?
Yeah. They're huge. The bottles of beer they sell are huge. They don't smell. They don't smell. They don't sell. Gute Fahrt. They don't sell tiny bottles of beer. They sell big ones. That's all you hear.
Our bottles of beer aren't tiny. They're normal size bottles. That's like a big giant. You need a brown bag to carry it around type of bottle.
Yeah, but you didn't need a brown bag. You could just walk down the street drinking that thing. So, yeah.
Nice.
Matt almost stepped on a little girl, and when you say "excuse me" in German and Austria, you say "Tschüss." And all of a sudden, Matt went to back up, and this little girl was like, "Tschüss." And Matt jumped, and he was like, "Ah!" She was so cute. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. The little girl yelled at Matt, "Tschüss." Matt was like, "Sorry." almost stepped on the little kid. All right, so that was me standing in front of, I don't remember exactly which statue that is, but check this out.
Let's see.
This is me and Matt the whole trip. People thought we were the happy Americans.
Yeah, it's Simple Ken and Simple Matt.
Walking around Vienna, like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Precisely. That sums it all up, doesn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. And I'm going to share with you guys right here, right now on the show, a production photo, a set photo that we took of our location scouting. Check this out. This is the aspect ratio we're going to be shooting in. Our DP was with us. He took this photo. And that's the church that we're going to be shooting in this old western town. And there's one shot in the film where the two main characters stand down at the far end of the church when they come in to this church scene. And that's me on the left and Matt on the right.
Holding a stick.
Yes, Matt's holding a stick because that's all they have for guns in Austria. We're not allowed to use real guns in Austria. We got to use sticks. So there you go. It's going to be a schnitzel western.
But you have other pictures of the town.
Oh yeah, I got a ton of pictures, and you can see them on our Facebook page. But I just wanted to share this one today. So.
That is a cool picture. I think the wide shot of the town sort of gives people the feel of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The wide shot of the town it's a really cool old western. What they did was they built these in the early 90s. All these little western towns around Europe, and people would go and you get
as tourist attractions.
Yeah, as tourist attractions. You get this old west experience. You'd get the gunfight, you get the saloon fight, you get the music in the saloon. You could buy souvenirs. You get a horse ride. You can go out to the stables, feed the horses, all that stuff. You could even stay on the site because they had little cabins. But in the early mid 2000s, it started to die down. And then by 2010, they were all closed.
Ah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's interesting that it just died.
Just died out. And now it's just sitting there, this Wild West town. Now, there are some modern things that we have to hide, when we do set decoration. And we may have to CGI some stuff out and change some stuff in post. But for the most part, the town is phenomenal. It's a great story. It takes place in a ghost town. Perfect. Right? We don't need a ton of extras. It's a great COVID film because it's a small cast, small crew, takes place in a ghost town, and it's gonna be a fun experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep, go out to the stable, muck the stall. Yeah, and James, they did let us back here, man. They let us back. But I had to get a test. And oh my God, the Austrian lady who gave me the test, she took that thing and I swear to God, she took brain matter. It was so far up my nose and poking my back of my eyeballs.
She was Austrian, right?
Yeah, and Matt was screaming like a little girl when they were doing it to him. I was laughing. I was on the other side of the curtain cracking up. I was like, ah.
Until she did you.
And then I was like, oh, crap. Because it hurt. All right, man. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining me. Good to be back from Austria. I'm hanging out in the house. I've got to be on quarantine for 2 weeks is what they tell me. But whatever. And then I'm immediately going to get on a plane and go back.
I know. That's the funny part. You're quarantining and then you go back.
I'm quarantining and then I'm going back because we've got a movie to shoot. But anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Monday, beginning of the week. I got a lot of movie stuff to do today. But you know what? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. And don't forget, smash that like button.